Hello, and welcome to the one and only channel on YouTube dedicated to educating the viewers on how to improve financial literacy. An unspoken truth about money exists, a real equation that may be used to create riches out of thin air. A lot of people who are striving for wealth or financial independence ignore this equation, which is seldom, if ever, taught in school. In this video, we'll analyze what that formula really is. Subscribe to this channel if you're interested in learning more effective methods for handling your finances. Prosperity, the process of accumulating wealth, seems like a far-off fantasy at this point. From and where came their success? Seeing so many youthful multimillionaires and billionaires causes you to wonder how they did it. You might be thinking that they were born into wealth, they scammed their way to success, and it puzzles and enrages you. You have to face the cold, hard truth that it is a rigged game, that it always has been a rigged game, and that you are always going to be on the losing side. But supposing I were to tell you that you were mistaken, let's pretend there's a means to get there, an exact formula for financial success. A rigorous investigation of the nature of money. You'll see that there's more to the story than what's being presented to you, but the path ahead is rough. There's a lot of conflict in this story. The journey has been full of ups and downs. Many of you won't make it to the end of the path, but for those of you who do, it leads to riches beyond your wildest dreams. The conclusion of such path leads to financial independence. Are you going to be with me to the road of financial independence? If your answer is a loud yes, then continue watching this video. What are your true thoughts towards money? Do you put in any effort toward this? Is it inherited or earned? Does it represent the source of all evil? Do you fervently want more of it? Has it been eluded you? Truthfully, your surroundings and upbringing have shaped how you think about money for the most of your life. We're going to have to alter the way you've always viewed money. Hollywood has a history of portraying the affluent and famous as corrupt or vicious backstabbing characters. Do you believe that stereotype? I ask you. Warren Buffett is a self-made billionaire. Howard Schultz was born into poverty. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty. Jeff Bezos is a self-made millionaire. Elon Musk is a self-made millionaire. Sarah Blakely is a self-made millionaire. What do these folks know that you do not? Your equation is completely incorrect. Here's the two-dimensional equation you've been taught. Money equals pay received from a job. That becomes the entire goal of your schooling. If that's the case, your current formula for making money won't lead you to independence anytime soon. Each of us has a finite resource that is important to our survival. Which resource exactly? Time. The length of time you spent in a typical employment directly correlates to your salary. The only way to become a billionaire in old age is to live frugally, and by that point, much of your time will have already been wasted. You gave up a lot of your time for not very much money. What sets apart the youthful, self-made millionaires and billionaires from the rest of us? Truth be told, they have a better equation than you have. They have a perspective on money that you haven't really realized yet. Don't go after it. The market determines your worth, and you are compensated in direct proportion to how much they value what you have to offer. How much do you think your value in the market is? Continue watching to know the answer. Don't forget to also like and subscribe. We recently explored how finding a job helps build money quickly. How can you get value? To become rich, solve challenges. If you think about it, almost all money is made through solving problems. It will be funded. $1 million issue means $1 million solution. If you solve a $1 billion issue, you'll earn billions. Pursuing financial gain is a misguided strategy. It may seem counterintuitive, but if you want to generate money, you shouldn't seek for money. Instead, you should look for issues and, more crucially, answer to those problems, and then build a company around them. Consider the market. People dislike what? People want what? What annoys people? What's inconvenient? Is it an issue you can and should solve? Finding a scalable answer to an issue is the key to prosperity. Here, the ability to scale your solution is crucial. Stay focused on this. Systematize procedures. When applied correctly, may keep your company operating with the efficiency of a well-oiled machine. If there is work in your company that may be done more efficiently by another party, either by outsourcing or by hiring an employee, you should consider doing so. Don't put too much pressure on yourself and try to do everything, even if you really believe that you are the finest there is. Believe it or not, someone else can perform your job better. It is your responsibility to ensure that the solution you find is available to everyone in your target market. It has nothing to do with how you feel about yourself or the things that interest you. Your interests are of little importance to the market. You've put in the time and effort to build a successful company, and it's time to start reaping the rewards of your labor. You may either keep on with the company or cash out while the getting is good. When a company acquires your solution after you spent years developing it, it's called an acquisition. This is the point where all the work you put into building your business pays off. If you decide to keep running your business, there are a lot of good reasons to do so. Maybe you love the company you built so much that you want to keep it. Maybe you think you can add more value to the company and sell it in the future for more than it's worth now. Or maybe that business runs on its own, so you don't have to do much to keep it going. Or maybe it's a mix of all three. You did it either way. You solved a problem that the market wanted to be solved, and it rewarded you for it. So, I have to ask, what was the point? The point is, you should like this video. Most of you never gave a second thought to financial gain. Money is nothing more than a number of a piece of paper. The only thing keeping its worth up is our faith in it. It was never about the money from the outset. That's the independence you've been seeking. Your final goal wasn't a specific sum of money, but rather the freedom to pursue your passions without worrying about mundane matters like, can I afford this? Have I used up all my holidays for the year? How am I going to pay the rent? Will I be able to live off my pension? What dreams will I have to sacrifice? The video's most poignant message was not about the ephemeral nature of currency, but rather about the one thing we can never get back: time. In what ways does this routine lead you to waste time? Perhaps you accept the truth about qualms. Maybe at the moment you really don't have an option but to choose that route, in which case you needn't fret. Please don't forget this. Your pursuit of financial success is futile. Keep looking for answers until you discover the one that fits your issue. All monetary resources may be discovered using this formula. If financial independence is your ultimate goal in life, then you should see problem solving as a noble conflict worth engaging in. How certain are you that you'll be content? Even if you make it to the finish, it doesn't guarantee happiness. The only person who can answer it is you. If the stakes are high enough, though, the fight may be worthwhile. And that ends our video for today. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And please share your ideas with me in the comment section. I'm interested in what you have to say. Having said that, make sure you subscribe and enable notifications so that you will be notified whenever we upload a new video. See you in the next one!